PT, a character who is currently rising very high in the meta versus a character who's fallen off in recent months.
I don't even think you could say Rob is rising. Rob has been at the top and he hasn't moved since quarantine.
Right, but the Rob Pop propaganda to make you think this character was bad
He's really
is
big.
no longer valid. Yeah, he is quite big, I agree. But then again, when you're playing against a character like PT, who has such a miserable disadvantage state, against a character like Rob, who can absolutely capitalize on it. Already we're seeing the makings of that. No jump off stage for Noku, and they're at the ledge, and they're having a difficult time getting back on.
Gets caught by the down throw, though, and this will be quite a bit of damage. Squirtle is amazing at pouring it on, especially at low percents. Now has Boosk trying to pick an option as he comes back, and that was actually really nice, the double jump nair to get back up onto stage. The grab into the down throw is going to come through, but great mash comes out.
Yes, and there's a forward air to come out of disadvantage. Dude, why is that forward air so fast? I mean, it's a good combo after those early percents, but man, it is so good to be used out of disadvantage as well. On top of that nair, Rob has a lot of options that you need to be worried about when you're coming back down. Finally, we're going to see a Pokemon switch. It's going to be the Ivysaur flanking at the ledge to get the up B. With a little bit of rage, I think a couple up airs could be doing it here for Noku.
Gets caught by the down tilt, and that's the ping pong into the down smash. Boosk takes the first stock with a great setup on the gyro, and the Squirtle is back out.
Yeah, and all right, just trying to clear the way for the Ivysaur. And I love that Boosk is just hanging out off stage, using the recovery well. But Noku goes deep. Boosk said, I am going to hang out here. What are you going to do? Noku said, all right, bet. And hit him and took the lead back with that one.
Barely dodges away from that Vine Whip, now comes back down trying to land with Nair, but you have to be careful landing on anyone's shield with a move that laggy.
Just down tilt into a little bit of an option, pushing Noku back in the corner. Now is Boost going to go for anything? No, they're going to retreat throughout the gyro, and they're going to get hit with a down tilt on their rush in. That down tilt's not a move we see too often, but it is a lot faster than you would expect.
Good DI is going to result in Noku surviving through that up air, but the gyro comes through. He's not too far gone. He is going to be able to make it back with Flare Blitz. A great switch to Charizard. Saves his life there, but the bear comes through, catches the air dodge to the stage, and that is a great stock.
Yes, Zamba, I don't think is in attendance tonight. They might be a little bit later.
Zamba is under the weather at the moment and sadly will not be making his way to Let's Make Big Moves.
Right, but in the meantime, I feel like Boost Rob is going to have to do, and it is doing amazing things right now. Has Noku on last stock. The Ivysaur switch is coming out. They're going to go high to avoid any of those shenanigans. Land hard with that Nair. And is going to keep fighting their way back on. Boosk is always a fighter out of any situation. They're going to get a down tilt into the jump read with a side B. Boosk going up 1-0 in the set with a 2-stock.
Beautifully placed side B there, knowing a lot of opponents want to jump in that situation, especially when the pressure's on. Jump is ingrained in Smash players as the go-to defensive option. A lot of the time, you know, when you're getting pressured on the shield, you like to do a short hop aerial to get pressure off of you, or when you're off stage, jump gets you away from a projectile. But a lot of the time, a good player like Boost will take full advantage of that ingrained habit and punish those jumps with something like a side B to kill early.
Yes, Noku to get here had to beat Utopian Ray, and that was a close 2-1 set against a player who used to be on top of PA for a while before their little hiatus when quarantine happened. Boost got here by beating Young Hot Hot and Vivid 2-1. So, you know, a couple decent runs from these guys, and they're hoping to get that a little bit further in winners. I believe winner of this is actually going to advance to top 128 and be able to play tomorrow.
That is correct. The winner of this set will have made it to day 2 without dropping a single series. Boosk is definitely looking to do just that, but now here comes the big damage. Early percent Squirtle combos, 44%, looking to follow it up with an Ivy Dare, but good Nair in from Boosk to be able to avoid that eventuality.
Yep, there's the down throw to get the berry. Gonna go for an up tilt. No up air gonna come on. Actually trying to read the switch and get a back air, but they were just a little bit ahead of their time. A really good play by Boosk. Try to read that. I think that was a pretty crazy switch blast, because if you get red there, it's basically worse than reading an air dodge because you don't go anywhere.
Oh, gets the Fire Breath out to actually interrupt Boosk's landing with the Nair, but he still is going to be able to make it back onto the ledge and get another Nair out. Shoots the laser. This could be pretty bad. Okay, good wait on the timing for the up B from Noku. Very nearly got caught by the Dare.
Wow, just
up
barely
throw.
out of the range for that last.
Yeah, up throw is going to be able to take out the stock there no matter how heavy Charizard is. Still at 170, and Rob up throw is very beefy.
Plus he has rage too. That one laser did 25% because it was the sweet spot. And now already Noku just spawned and they're already at 40%.
Tries to switch to the Ivysaur, going to be trying to make short work of this stock. Doesn't want to let Boosk live too much longer, but the F throw into the gyro grab, still holding on.
Yep. Oh, I hear some Z-drops going on in the air. I don't know why he was doing that, maybe just for style points or to be able to use that back air to get back closer to center.
I think he was trying to mix up Noku, force Noku into anticipating the gyro dropping on top of his head, but then it never comes and Boosk is able to put it in a completely unexpected spot.
Yeah, what a catch there. Nice nair, not going to kill just yet. The downer not going to connect. And now you have Rob trying to fight out of the corner, but that border is going to be killing off the top. Noku not out of this yet. Pokemon Trainer pretty known for their comeback factor in that Charizard coming out. And this is Zard with Rage too. And if we've seen anything from Beast, we know how devastating this character could be if they have one or two good reads on you.
Good crouch to low profile the gyro. I love that coming through by Noku. But what I don't love is when you don't tech a Rob down tilt, because you will die for that. And Boosk giving us a great demonstration, getting the down smash off of the missed tech to get the KO.
Amazing bait off stage, and Noku missing a ledge with that uppie is going to be caught on that platform, giving Boosk a free pass to get back on stage. Better than a highway transit pass. And now we're seeing a close quarters game go in the favor of Noku. Actually gets a jab to get Boosk off stage. They're at 31%, gripping and ripping for a down smash that's not going to connect. And we're seeing Boosk right now trying to get as much damage as they can before they lose this stock. Noku trying to take the stock, but Boost's defensive options are just a little bit too strong.
Gets the laser through, now has Noku in a very bad spot with the grab coming through. Tries to mash out, but still gets caught by the up tilt. Looks for the bear again. That's not the first time he's gone for that mix-up.
Yeah, it's not the first time he's missed it either.
Down tilt again, does get the tech out this time. Very good adaptation from Noku. Not going to die to the same trick twice.
Oh,
he's having a little bit of trouble getting past this gyro.
Yeah, that's the hard thing about gyro. It's so hard to pick up when it's not in your control. And man, he keeps jumping into that. That was good for about 20% in the past couple minutes.
Oh,
not going to connect. Noku staying alive, just barely.
And doesn't actually manage to get any of those down airs. None of them find their mark, so Boosk lives to see another day on this stock and still manages to get back up on stage. Noku gave that edge guard his everything, and yet Boosk still is alive and well.
What do you got to do to put the big robot away, man? He's so heavy sometimes, but it's going to be a Zard back air to do the trick. One more stock for both of these players. He's going to avoid an up smash with a spot dodge.
Flame Breath coming through, getting a little bit of damage going. The crowd is going wild for their boy. The down throw into the fair, chasing upwards with the bear. Boosk has to be so careful to avoid the sweet spot here.
Oh.
Another Flame Breath out and another bear. Up high, high recovery.
Oh
barely gets past with the air dodge, but he's still not safe.
There's no way. He's going to get two-framed. Boosk losing a game. Noku with an amazing comeback factor that would make even Beast smile.
Beautifully played overall from Noku. Boosk, you could see in the player cam his face as the game just slipped away from him. He could not get past that Charizard, could not get back up onto the stage. Everything that he tried went very poorly, and now that's definitely going to weigh on him going into game number 3, excuse me.
Man, dude, he just tried to take that a little bit too slow. And when you give any Pokemon trainer even a little bit of momentum, they can take it such a long way last.
Absolutely. Now, we're going to have to see what adjustments Boosk makes in game number 3, because there's the question of, he was playing that really well. He was winning for most of that game, but he still lost it at the very end when it all really mattered. So does he make a change in his playstyle? Does he switch it up how he's approaching in neutral, or does he just stick to his guns and hope that he doesn't get taken out like that again?
Well, look, Last, there's a ton of factors that go into this game, not just matchups, not just character knowledge, but there's also a mentality check that comes from getting a comeback happen to you. It does two things. Number one, it hypes the crowd up and it puts him in Noku's pocket. Number two, it puts Boosk in a bad headspace because you just had such a confirmed lead and you were doing so well for the whole match. And all of a sudden, you're in a situation where you don't have that anymore.
Does manage to make it back to the stage with the use of Flare Blitz, still holding on to the stock, but the Rar Bear from Boosk is going to manage to take it out. The crowd's still going nuts for their boy, but Boosk definitely showing that that game didn't really affect him all that much.
Actually, Les, I think this is Jersey versus New York. Those are who the cheers are coming for.
It's Jersey versus Westchester, indeed.
Yeah, you know, Westchester came out in full force, but I feel like New York might be rallying to support the young homie's cause. But those uppies are not going to be the thing to put him on top, and right now Boosk is playing angry.
Out comes the gyro, and I think that's I don't think Noku has successfully grabbed like a grounded gyro yet. They've had a lot of trouble with that throughout the set. And I think recognizing that, boosk has started to just use gyro as a bit of a stage hazard near Noku.
Right? I mean, it's a perfectly valid way to play Rob. Haven't seen any lead traps out of it until that very moment. A nice Z-drop into up smash. What a combo there from boosk. And it puts them up 3 stocks to 1 in their favor.
Yeah, beautifully placed on both the gyro and the up smash to be able to take that out. But Noku still alive and kicking, gets the up air. Boosk holding onto the stock though, which is what's more interesting to me, that he's living this long against Ivysaur.
Man, I felt like Boosk might have lost a little bit of mentality after that last match, but right now, it's looking very good for them. Trying to read that switch. I love that Boosk knows exactly when the switches are coming out. They haven't hit one of those reads just yet though.
It does finally, he does finally take out the stock by use of that, but Boosk tries to go deep for that with the runoff fair. Shield poke with the flame breath.
There's an up smash to come out too, trying to get anything going on. Dash attack. We've seen this situation before last game. If Noku can get this read and keep it going, they can be putting themselves in a good position. Going high, but maybe a little bit too brazen. I feel like Boosk had a wasted opportunity there. He could have landed and tried to catch a smash attack or something.
Went for the option in the moment, tries for the up smash again this time. Throwing the gyro back onto the stage, but Noku's just waiting for him to pick an option, but he chooses wrong. Now onto the stage, the gyro is out doing its job. The fair comes through.
Up tilt, up air. That's gonna do it. No DI can save you from that one. Amazing set, crowd going wild, cheering on their boy from Jersey. Hey Joel, thanks for filming the stream.
Cameraman Joel.
Let's go.
He's killing it.
I love that guy. I was in a car crash with him.
Okay.
Anyway, married man Boosk winning that set for Jersey.